Do you want to know exactly how to make your buttocks bigger without exercise? Sit still, don't go anywhere, stick by me, stick here on YouTube platform, don't go to any other platform, don't move, and learn a lot about how to make your buttocks bigger without any exercise. Israel once again from Injibs Cosmetics, hoping that you stay tuned to my beauty tips today. Now, I've got ways and I've got tips of how to make your buttocks bigger without any exercise. You don't need to join gym, you don't need to go. Now previously in my videos I explained what exercises to do or what exercises to follow in order to get your butt bigger. Now in this one I'm explaining how to get your buttocks bigger without any exercise. But how exactly are we going to do that, and how are we going to go about doing just that? Now mainly these videos are for girls. Girls are the ones who've been asking me, who've been sending in requests and sending in comments asking that how do we exactly go about making our butts bigger, because guys today they go on internet, they go on social media and stare and look at those big butts that are busy twerking, and girls are busy twerking, and guys are into that. So girls are becoming so insecure, especially girls who've got flat butts, girls who do not have big butts are becoming a little bit insecure when it comes to guys, their boyfriends or their husbands going and watching videos of twerking, of girls twerking, or going to nightclubs. How do you call them? Those clubs where there are dancers, girls are strip clubs, going to strip clubs and watching women twerking that are naked. So women have become a little bit insecure when it comes to big butts. Now girls want a big butt. The girls want a big buttocks. How do you get your buttocks bigger without losing it? Now I do understand that some people are very, very lazy. They're very lazy when it comes to doing exercise and exercising and all that kind of stuff. So now that's why I came up with this video for girls who are lazy. They don't want to exercise. My previous videos I've been giving exercises to do and to avoid cardios and do all that, and I've been giving tips of how to what exercises to use if you want your butt bigger. But now we're going to focus on the diet. We're going to focus on the foods that you need to eat and the outfits, clothes you need to wear, things you need to do in order to make your bum, to increase your bum in just a short while, make it look bigger. Now some of these tips will not increase it drastically. Some of them, like the outfits, when I talk about outfits, these are tips that will help you lift it up and make it appear as if it's big. And then also some of them, like the diet also will help you get it big naturally at home without even using exercise, without even using all those plastic surgeries and all that kind of stuff. Now what are the foods? What do we need to eat? What do we need to eat in order to increase our buttocks and make them look bigger? Now, as I've mentioned in my previous videos, first of all we need carbs. We need good carbs, not bad carbs. Now when it comes to carbs in the body, there are good carbs and there are bad carbs. There are carbs that will make you gain weight, gain fat, weight, carbs that are very bad, carbs that are not good. Now how do you differentiate? How do you know the difference between the bad carbs and the good carbs? Now good carbs are carbs that help you gain muscle. You gain fat, you gain weight, not fat. You gain weight, and then the body, because it's healthy and it's able to convert and do or run its daily functions and to process the foods that you give it naturally and properly, it gets to transform those carbs. It transforms and changes those carbs and stores them as not as fat, but stores them as good as good sugars, good sugars that help the body to be energetic and help the body to help you to have power, to have energy in your body. You need to eat the right carbs. Now these carbs, if you eat the bad carbs are usually transformed and stored as sugar and fat. Now when you eat it all comes back to what you eat. I usually tell people that you are what you eat, you become what you eat. Now if you want to increase your buttocks and make your buttocks look bigger at home without any exercise, you need to focus on what you eat. Things like sweets, things like chocolates, things that all of that kind of stuff is really not good. I mentioned salt. I mentioned adding too much salt in your food. It's good to eat, so the body needs sodium, I say so. But now you need to actually minimize the things that you eat. Sorry for a moment. Sorry about that. So if you really want to make sure that you get your bum bigger, increase your weight, not really the fat weight, the bad weight, but increase the good weight, you need to always make sure that you get the right foods, eat the proper foods. Eat the proper foods. Now, in order to get the right foods that you need, I've got videos of the correct foods that you need to eat, the right foods that you need to eat. Go and dive into my playlist. You'll see a lot of videos there that talk about the correct foods that you need to eat. But now I'm gonna focus now. I'm done with the. I was still explaining to you about the good carbs and the bad carbs. Now, bad carbs are the rice. Bad carbs are the bread and the white bread. Brown white bread is very bad. Brown bread is good. Opt for it would have been good if you just quit eating bread, but then if you really can't, then opt for brown bread. Brown bread that's got grain in it. Whole grain brown bread. Whole grain brown bread is those are the good carbs to eat. Basically, good carbs is anything that whole wheat, whole food, whole grain food. If the food you eat doesn't have grains in it, doesn't have fiber and grain, foods that are filled with grains and fiber are the best foods to eat, are the best carbs. Now if there's no grain in it, if white bread is no good, bad carbs. Rice is bad carbs, it's not good carbs. There's also other several foods, like foods that are made from spaghetti, pasta, and all that pastry stuff. Pastry foods are bad carbs, not good for your body. Now, if you want to go ahead and gain good weight, you need to add protein. Now we're done with the carbs. Good carbs. Now I didn't explain how good carbs. Good carbs, you can find them. You can find good carbs from sweet potato. Sweet potatoes are good carbs. White Irish potatoes are good carbs, but do not fry. When you fry chips, fried potatoes are not good because you fried them. But then now, boil your potatoes, boil them nice, and those are good carbs. Good carbs come from beans. All of those are good carbs. So good carbs also come from, there are several foods that are, like I said, whole grain foods and foods that are filled with fiber. Those are good carbs. Now we go to the protein. If you want to really get your buttocks big, you need now to add protein. You need to add protein on. So without protein, your body will not gain. You remember now, in order to increase your buttocks, to make them look big, you need to add on weight. Good weight, not bad weight. You need to add on weight without exercise. Like I said, good weight, making your buttocks big at home without exercise. Now you need to add on some weight. That's the only way. Add on some weight. But then now when you're adding weight, make sure that the weight you're adding is good good weight that is filled with protein. Eat foods that are filled with protein. Protein foods, proteins come from egg, white egg, white egg, egg yolk. You can eat egg, but boiled egg, not fried. Boiled egg is very good, good source of protein. Chicken fillet or chicken breasts. Chicken breasts are very good with protein, high protein. Now also other things you can eat. To get good protein. Foods you can eat beans. Beans are filled with good protein. What else can you? Lean meat is very good. It can give you very good. White meat is not good. It's not that good. White meat like pork is not, but red lean meat, especially if it's grass fed. Like when I said eggs, also when I mention eggs, it's good that you eat eggs that are healthy, eggs that are free range eggs. Free range eggs are very good, are filled with high protein. Now, the advantage of eating good free range eggs is you are likely not to get infections from salmonella and all that kind of stuff. You're likely not to put on a bad weight and get all of those infections from the hormones that are injected, that are used to grow these eggs. So it's better you opt for free range eggs. Now also, if you're buying chicken, your chicken breast should come from the free range chicken. Now lean meat, back to the lean beef. It's important that you buy red meat. You buy red meat that is free range. That is the meat, the foods. That's the meat that is filled with good protein that will help you put on good weight and make sure that you don't gain bad weight and get all the diseases that are caused by heavy weight. So now we know now how to go about making your buttocks big for girls and women who are really desperate, who wants to get a big butt, who wants to increase their buttocks, and who wants to look fit and who wants to look sexy and look good for their boyfriends and for their husbands. Follow these tips and make sure that you follow all the tips, all the right plan that I've given you. Go ahead and Google. I'm not saying everything I say here is right, and go ahead and I'm not forcing you. I'm not forcing anybody to follow what I'm saying, but go and do your research. Go and do your further research and dig deep and see if what I'm saying here is right. If it's right, then go ahead and use it. Also, if it doesn't work for you, don't hold it against me and say the tips you gave me didn't work and all that kind of stuff. These tips are not for bodies are different. People are different. People have different bodies. Now the tips I give, I'm not saying 100% they will work for everybody, every single body. No. Take what works for you. If it doesn't work for you, leave it. Opt for something. If it works for you, then good news. Go ahead and enjoy it. Now, if you want to know and see more of my tips, make sure that you subscribe there at the bottom. Touch the bell button next to the subscribe button to receive a notification to all my awesome videos that I upload to YouTube just for you. Also, make sure that you go ahead and like this video. Don't just watch and walk away. Like the video or dislike. Do something. Don't just walk away. If you have any ideas, any tips to give us so we can discuss about them, put them there in the comment box and let's discuss about them. Let me even make videos. Let me visit your channel. Let me see exactly what tips you have and ideas you have, and let's chat about it. Let me visit your channel and interact with you. Israel once again, and I want you to keep coming back and back again for more tips on my channel and from my videos. Bye bye. See you later.
Is your hairline damaged from all the chemicals applied? Do you braid your hair too tight? Are you wearing a wig every day? Injibs Cosmetics Hair Care Range is the answer. Injibs range restores your hairline, moisturizing hair while giving it back its shine and elasticity. Injibs Hair Care Range has a variety of products including hair food, weave and braid stays, shampoos and many more. Find Injibs at your nearest cosmetic store at an affordable price. Restore your hair back to its natural condition today. When it comes to a woman who cherishes her beauty, a little bit of attention takes her a long way. Looking elegant, beautiful and stylish puts that puzzle together, but there's that one piece missing, and only to realize that Injibs is the answer. Answer.
Now today we're going to talk about foods to eat to gain weight and muscle. Food to eat to gain muscle and weight. So sit still, don't go anywhere, because I've got a lot of tips to give you that you will really get excited about, that will help you gain weight if you're really someone who's skinny and bony, or maybe you've been suffering from a chronic disease and you've lost all your weight. Israel once again from Injibs, hoping that you stay tuned to my beauty tips today. Now, the tips I'm going to give you today will help you to gain weight and muscle, and weight. And for those who are really struggling with weight loss, or maybe you've been having a disease, or maybe you're coming out of chemo, or you're coming out of TB treatment, because these are the sicknesses, these are the treatments that usually drain your weight and take your weight and lose every weight. But remember, if you are on medication, you need to put on some weight. You need to add on some weight in order for your body to be strong enough, in order for you to recover from whatever that you're coming from, to recover from anything that you're dealing with, to recover easily from that heavy medication, or maybe it's chemo, or maybe whatever that it is, or maybe you're on chronic medication that is draining you and taking your weight away. You need to jump straight onto a diet. Maybe your doctor, you've been prescribed to eat healthy and to eat. Now this is the video just for you. Now for those who are looking to gain weight, you need to know exactly what are the foods to eat in order to gain weight. And for those who the sports, you're playing rugby, you want to join rugby. For teenagers at school, you want to be participating, but you don't exactly, they're telling you, maybe your instructor, your sport instructor is telling you to eat well, eat healthy, but you don't know, you're not sure exactly what to eat in order to put on some weight to go against that team, those team members, those sports members, or maybe that you play rugby with, those ones. So you see them having a physique, they are heavy, they are bulky, they are thick, and you don't even know what they do. Now this is the exact video for you. So now, what are the foods to eat in order to put on muscle and to put on weight? What are the food? Number one, that thing that I've been saying again and again in my videos about how to put on weight, to have big buttocks and all that, is to increase the intake of your protein, increase the intake of your carbohydrates, good carbs. And then the third one I wanna include in this topic, in this video, is supplements. You need to supplement your body. Many people think supplements is medication. Supplements are not medication. When you go on supplements, you're not medicating yourself. You're not trying to go on some medication every day. It's pills. Now what are supplements? Supplements are the nutrients removed and dried out of food. The foods that we eat every day. You eat food every day. The food that we eat every day the nutrition is removed. The nutrition is dried out. Remember, the food decays, food wears out, and it rots, and it's thrown into garbage. Now, instead of losing those nutrients, instead of letting those nutrients go into waste, into garbage, into waste, the best thing that is done to those nutrients is drying them and pulling them out of the food and dry it into capsules or into tablets, into supplements. Now that's what supplement is. Now your body, especially today with the foods that we eat, you find that they don't have enough nutrients. They're not organic. Food the population is very high. We are so highly densely populated that the food grown naturally, that takes, like say for instance, sweet potatoes take 9 months to a year to really mature and grow. Meat, cows take years, almost 10 years for a cow to grow. A naturally grown cow will take 10 to 15 years to grow so you can eat it. Now, if the population is high, where will the meat come from to feed all that population? So the only way, the only option that is there to make sure that you sustain the population, you sustain everyone to be able to get food and get meat, is by making sure that you inject hormones, you introduce hormones, and you introduce other ways, other means of how to grow this meat and chicken and how to grow these vegetables in a very short while, in less than a couple of months, so that the population can get satisfied. So now that's where you find now you need to supplement your body. The foods we eat have been compromised. They've been compromised. They've been compromised in a way that if you eat a mango or you eat a tomato or you eat anything, you cannot squeeze them in your garden. Squeeze them in your garden. They will not grow. They will not grow. Why? Because the seeds have been created. The seeds have been designed to grow once. They grow once because of the hormones that have been used to grow the seeds. They grow once and they never grow again. Unlike the organic seeds. Organic seeds, when you eat a fruit and you throw it at the back of your yard, that fruit will grow out and it will become a tree. Will become a tree just like that. So now we do not get enough food, and most of the nutrients, they disappear through the preparation of these fruits, through the preparation of the veggies. These foods disappear. So that's why my argument comes. You need to supplement the food that you eat. You need to supplement your body. Help the foods that you eat, because the foods that you eat, basically, you only get 3% of the nutrients that the body needs. Say, for instance, if you need to get enough nutrients that you get from the veggies, enough nutrients you get from the fruit, you basically need, say for instance, for carrots, to get enough carotenoid or to get enough vitamin A from the carrots. Your body needs to get at least 10 carrots a day. 10 big carrots a day. That's the amount of vitamin A your body needs daily. Now, are you going to be able to eat 10 carrots a day every day? You imagine that. Now we're talking about only carrots. We're talking about vitamin A only. We're not talking about vitamin C. Vitamin C, you need like 20 oranges a day. 20 oranges a day. With the standard of which the food we eat is on, you cannot get enough vitamin C that you need from 1 orange a day. You need the amount of vitamin C you need in your body. You need at least a day to eat 15 to 20 oranges. So now we haven't even touched the vegetables, we haven't even touched the carbs, we haven't even touched. So you need a full drum of food each day, full drum, 20 kg drum, for you to get the enough nutrients your body needs. So basically, if you just rely on the foods that you eat, of which even the organic foods, if you get them, the nutrients, half of the nutrients is going to be washed away when you're cleaning the foods. Like, say for instance, green leafy foods. If you're busy cleaning them, preparing them for cooking, washing them only takes away 30% of the nutrients, of the vitamin C out of the veggies. Now taking them to cooking them takes away 70% of the nutrients. That's why in order for you to gain out of veggies and out of fruits, you need to eat them raw. You have to eat them raw, not cooked. When you cook, you get only 2% of the nutrients out of the stuff you cook. You need to eat them raw. Now, are you going to be able to munch on cabbage and munch on spinach and munch on carrots and munch on raw every day, a full drum of foods every day? You won't be able. That is why I urge you to supplement your body. Supplements, the nutrients have been pulled out of the fruits, equivalent to your daily need that your body needs, and then they've been put aside in capsules or tablets. So if you know that you're gonna need omega-3 3 capsules a day, then your body needs 3 or 4 capsules a day, then that's what you take. Then you know with B complex, I'm gonna need 3 or 4 tablets a day, then you need to eat that. So basically you can go buy only 1 capsules. They sell nutrients, vitamins, they sell vitamins whereby it's only 1 capsule that contains each and every nutrient that you need every day. So you just take 1 capsule and your body will get everything that it needs. If you don't go outside the sun, there are vitamin D capsules that you can eat. If you're indoors, maybe it's winter, long winter, you cannot get sun, and your body needs vitamin D. There's a capsule that you need to take, and then it will cover up for the sun that you do not get, for the vitamin D you do not get out of the sun. So supplements are very good. You need to supplement your body. Now, the foods that I was talking about foods. This I'll break it quick because we do not have much time to go talking long about the book. I've spent so much time onto supplements. Now I'll break down the foods quickly. Foods that you can eat to put on weight are foods like protein. Eat a lot of protein from eggs, protein from chicken fillet, chicken breasts filled with protein. Also eat foods that give you energy. Eat foods that add energy are foods like honey. Raw honey is very good at giving your body energy. Now you cannot put on good healthy weight. You cannot put on good healthy weight if your body doesn't have energy. You need energy in order to burn off fat, while your body is able to convert the proteins and carbs you give it into energy, good energy, into good sugars in order to build muscle. So you need to know exactly what to eat. Honey is very good. Try energy giving foods, not sugar. Don't go for sugar. Added sugar is very bad. Use honey. Honey is very good at giving energy. Also, raisins are very good. Raisins are filled with carbs, good carbs. Now raisins, those are the good carbohydrates I mentioned in my other videos. Good carbs that will give you energy and will boost your energy and will boost your attitude and will keep you happy, will make sure that your happy hormones are awakened. Now raisins are very good. Raisins can even make you gain a lot of weight, but the weight from raisin will not be bad weight, it will be good weight. But make sure that you eliminate, don't over chew on raisins. I remember I chewed raisins for a whole year every day, and what it did is the acids in raisins kind of like washed away my teeth enamel, the top layer on the teeth. The acid in the raisins, acids are filled with strong acid, good acid, not bad, but then it kind of like has a way of washing off the enamel, exposing your teeth, and then you find that your teeth are sensitive. So minimize, don't eat too much raisins, but raisins are very good. Raisins are good at putting on weight. You can easily put on weight. In just a week you will start seeing a difference, but good weight, not bad fat weight, good weight. Now another food is cheese. Cheese is very good at putting on weight. Now most bodybuilders and all those rugby players that you see, they eat cheese. Cheese is very good. Cheese, you can even munch on cheese on itself. Take cheese, start munching on cheese. There are different types of cheese. There is the white cheese that you can add into your salads, but the brown cheese, the red cheese, the orange cheese is very good. Yellow cheese is very good. You can munch on it. Very good way. Now cheese is very high in protein. It's basically one of the highest foods that contain protein. So cheese is very good, something you can eat if you want to gain weight, gain good weight, gain muscle and good weight. Now gain muscles feed on protein. Basically without protein you cannot have muscle. Muscles are grown with protein. You need to feed on a lot of protein. Now another food that actually increases muscle and help you put on muscle and weight is like I said, it was cheese, and also raisins, and also honey. These are good foods that will help you put on weight. Now I mentioned chicken breast, chicken that is grass fed, whole grass fed or free range free range chicken. And then I mentioned other foods. Now also there are foods like spirulina. Spirulina is that green substance that is found on the sides of the rivers. Those are good foods. Now the protein in spirulina is protein that your body can easily absorb. Now the other protein I mentioned from the animal foods are big particles. Big particles. So unless you are young and you're a teenager, you're under 30, then your body is strong enough. But if you're over that, if you're over 35, then you need to opt for small molecules of protein which are found in spirulina. Spirulina is a vegetable. It's a vegetable protein that is very high with protein. Now those are the foods that you need to eat. Now first I mentioned supplements. I went deep into supplements, telling you you need to supplement your body. You need to supplement your body because out of the foods you eat, you do not get nothing. So supplement your body. If you want to see more of my videos of how to eat healthy and how to put on good weight and also how to make your butt bigger for girls, make sure that you subscribe there at the bottom. Touch the bell button next to it to receive a notification whenever I upload a video on YouTube. Also, like the video if you like it. If you dislike it, also dislike it. Make sure put a comment there if you have any ideas. If you have food that I didn't mention and you really know about food that is very good. If you are a bodybuilder, if you are a sport out there, if you are a sport fan, if you are a player, if you are an athlete, put a comment there. Give us more tips, give us more ideas so we can share them and discuss about them. Israel again, and I want you to keep coming back and back again for more tips. See you later.
What of riding those boats that take off from the waterfront? The Cape Town experience is one that will leave you with nothing but memories to tell. Catch your next flight and get to your favorite destination, which is the mother city of Cape Town today.
Now today we're going to talk about how to gain weight fast for girls. Now if you want to know exactly how to go about gaining weight, not gaining the fat, not gaining fat, not looking chubby, not looking round and bulby, but gaining good weight and looking fit for girls, sit still, don't go anywhere, stick around and learn everything you need to know about gaining weight for girls. Israel once again from Injibs Cosmetics, hoping that you stay tuned for all these tips that I have here for you. Now before we dive straight into it, make sure that you go ahead and subscribe there at the bottom. There is a subscribe button there at the bottom. Make sure that you touch it and also touch the bell button next to it to receive a notification to all my awesome videos that I upload to YouTube just for you. Like this video, don't just watch and walk away. Please like it. If you don't like it, don't like it. Now also, please give me ideas. Put ideas there in the comment box below so I can make videos about it, so we can discuss them with friends and other in the audience and discuss exactly what tips you've gone through. Tell me what you're going through about your journey of losing weight or gaining weight. Give us tips. Give me tips. Let me know how you feel about this topic. Now diving straight into it, how do girls, especially girls have been having a tendency lately of going anorexic. Girls have been going anorexic, and I think that's something that is so outdated now. It's outdated. No one wants to look anorexic and all that kind of stuff. Thinning, losing weight and looking skinny and bony and all that kind of. Guys don't want bony girls. Guys today, 2000 millennials, 2000 guys of today, they want girls who've got a big butt, who look good, and their butt look, they're round, not fat and round like an egg, but looking good, having some meat on you. Now remember, gaining weight isn't weight that is bad, it's not bad to gain weight. It's not bad to gain, it's bad to gain fat. Fat and weight, there's a difference between fat and weight. Now fat, you can gain weight in many ways. You can retain water, you can eat a lot of fat, and then your body's just storing fat, it's just storing sugars, eating too much sugar. All that is bad fat. But then now there is good weight. There's good weight that you look fit, and you look puffed up. You look not puffed up in a bad way, but you look built. That's the word I'm looking for. Built. So you look built and you look fit and you look and you can fight for yourself if something attacks you, if any virus attacks you, if any bacteria attacks your body, you need weight. You need weight. If you're underweight, remember, you shouldn't be underweight and you shouldn't be overweight. So you need to have weight, and depending on what your age is, many people forget that now that many people don't know that as you grow, your age has to move as you grow. As you grow, you have to have a certain weight. You can't be weighing as a 20-year-old or as an 18-year-old, yet you're 35. So you need to weigh more. You need more weight as you grow older. So now I'm talking for girls. I'm talking to girls right now, young girls who are so skinny and are looking to put in. That's the audience I'm talking to right now. You're looking to put on weight. You're looking to add on some weight and have a round butt and big bend and a butt that guys look and turn around. You feel so flat and you feel so skinny. You feel so bony. Now these are the tips for you. These are the right tips for you. Now, gaining weight, if you want to gain weight and not gain fat but gaining weight, there are foods that you need to eat. You need first of all to gain good weight, you need to go on a diet. Make sure that you go on a diet that is filled with proteins. First of all is protein. Secondly is carbohydrates. Good carbohydrates. There are bad carbs and there are good carbs. So you need to go on a diet that is filled with good carbs and then also filled with good proteins. Now these are the foods that I'm gonna give you right now before we finish off this video. These are the foods that you need to eat. Foods that are filled with proteins. Good proteins are steak or lean meat. Lean meat is very good food. Is a good food that is filled. But then now I don't much so suggest that you go for protein, animal protein, unless if you don't have an option. But the best option for protein, and this has worked very well for me. Now this is an option for the older people. If you're over 35, you're much older. The older you grow, the more your body cannot digest and absorb big particles of protein like animal protein. So now as you grow older, you need to opt for protein that are thin, smaller particles. Protein like vegetable protein, protein from vegetables, algae, blue to green algae or spirulina. Spirulina is very good protein for elderly people. Seniors, good protein for senior people. Now let's focus on girls. Now foods that are filled with protein are foods like chicken breasts, not chicken thighs, not chicken wings, chicken breasts. Chicken breasts are very good food that is filled with protein. So if you're looking for adding on weight, gaining good weight that is firm and you look fit and you look bulky and you can fight for yourself, you can fight for your rights, and you can fight against an enemy when he attacks you, because you need that weight. You need weight to fight off diseases when they attack you. You need weight to fight off the enemies. But then now the foods, if you really need foods, you need to go for the breast. Chicken breasts are good, and then lentils, legumes like beans are very good. Those are the protein from the vegetables. Beans, soy also is good, and there are many other fruits you can go and Google. I won't be able to give you all of them in this video because we don't have enough time to give you so. But then now I'll give you the main foods from where you can get your proteins if you want to gain weight while losing fat. So now the good foods, the best foods are chicken breasts. Chicken breasts are very good. You can easily prepare chicken breasts. When I'm preparing chicken breasts, but try not to fry or spice too much your breasts. I usually take my breasts, clean them, chop them, and then throw a little bit of aromat, not too much salt. Don't add too much salt. Now talking about salt is one food that will make you retain water. Too much salt will make your body retain water. Now you will gain weight weight, you will look round like an egg. You will gain weight that is not healthy, weight that is not fat. Many people have gained weight, and not because they're eating too much fat, not because they're eating too much sugar, but because they're eating too much salt. Now salt is good. The body needs sodium. The body does need sodium. But there has to be a balance. There has to be a balance between salt and sugar. Now the two have to balance. If salt is more in your body than, if sodium is more in your body than sugar, then you are likely to suffer from water retaining. Your body is likely to retain water, and you're likely to develop things like high blood pressure and all that kind of stuff. Now many people suffer from such diseases simply because they eat too much salt. That's why you find people who are on high blood pressure medication, they are not allowed to add salt, raw salt, into their food, simply because salt retains water. Salt retains. Now you can easily gain fat, you can easily become big and round like an egg, simply because you're retaining water. Your body is retaining water and retaining water and retaining water. Now you need to go slow on salt. Now in my next videos, I will explain to you how the whole mechanism in the body of how the body gets to retain water and what happens in the body, the whole inflammation story. I will explain that to you in my next videos. But for now, I'm giving you the foods that really you can gain enough protein. If you really, for girls, if you want to gain good weight and looking good and gain good weight or gain muscle while burning off the fat, losing weight. So now there are several other foods I mentioned. Now the carbs, good carbs. Now rice is filled with carbs, but not 100% good carbs. Rice, if you really want to get, unless if you're sick and you're coming from chemotherapy and you're looking to gain weight because you've been on chemo, you've been sick and all that kind of stuff, then you need to go for any carbs that come across, including rice. But if you're really going on a healthy diet to gain good, but you are healthy, you're not sick, you're not on chemo, you're not on any of that, on TB medication, on any chronic medication that is trying to fight against your weight, you're losing weight, then try and go for good carbs like potatoes. Potatoes are very good carbs. Sweet potatoes especially, very good carbs that can help you put on weight, healthy weight that is not bad weight. But then now there are other foods that you can easily eat, that you can easily get carbs from. Now foods like peanuts are very good carbs. Peanuts are very good, also filled with omega-3. So go for foods that are good with carbs. But then now there are also I mentioned foods that are filled with protein. These are foods that you need to eat. You need to go on a very healthy diet. Go into my playlist and search. You'll see more foods that are healthy to eat in order to gain weight. Now this topic today is about gaining good weight. Gaining good weight so you can fight, you can be bulky and you can be fit, and you can be fit enough, you can jog around, and you need weight in order to be alive. You need weight. You don't need to be underweight. Now that's the weight I'm talking about. I'm not talking about gaining the bad fat weight. That's not the weight I'm talking about. But for girls, if you really want to look good and increase your butt, make your butt look bigger, look round and look fit and all that kind of stuff, you need to go on a diet plan. You need to go on a strict plan, good exercise that will help you put on good weight and make sure that you actually look fit. But then now I mentioned the exercises when I was starting this video. Exercises that are good. Squatting. Go for squatting. I mentioned this exercise previously when I was talking about, when I was making that video when I was talking about how to increase your butt. So if you want to increase weight, now you need to incorporate exercise together with the diet. Exercises, not cardio. Cardio is for losing weight. You will lose weight, your bum will go flat, everything will go flat, will shrink if you go on cardio. Cardio includes running, includes jogging, includes skipping, it includes all that. That's cardio. Stretching and all that. That's cardio. Now that will burn your whole body. will burn. But if you are increasing, you need to lift weights. You don't need to go so heavy like the bodybuilders, but lift some weight. Your exercises should just revolve around lifting weights. Lift some weight, and squatting while you lift weight. Squat while you lift weight. Now these are the things that will help you gain weight. If you're a girl who's looking to increase or to put on weight, healthy weight. I'm not telling, remember, don't misquote me. There is good weight and there is bad weight. So don't, make sure you avoid things like salt. Too much salt can put on weight, but the weight will be retained water. Your body will be retaining water. Now that is not healthy for you. If your body retains water, now this is where some of the pulmonary diseases like lung diseases and all of those, this is where pneumonia comes from. When your body retains a lot of water, your lungs drown in that water, your heart drowns in that water, and then the lungs start absorbing that water. That is where you find many people who suffer from pneumonia. From pneumonia are people whose bodies have retained water. Your body retains a lot of water, then eventually water entering your vital organs like lungs, and then you develop diseases that it's difficult to breathe. It's difficult because your lungs have absorbed a lot of water. So stay away from too much salt. Make sure that you control your diet. Make sure that you eat right, eat correctly. And then if you want to also see more of the videos that I have, more of the tips that I have, make sure that you subscribe at the bottom, and then also touch the like button. And also, if you got any idea, or any diet plan any tips that you have in mind that you need to share with, put them in the comment box so we can discuss them and we can share them amongst all of us, so we can learn something new from you. Also, make sure that you say something to me there, greet or say anything, dislike or object. Let me visit your channel and let's discuss about these things. Israel again from Injibs Cosmetics. Make sure that you come again and again for more tips. See you later.
Your life together? Are you struggling in your relationship? Are you struggling in your finances? Are you trying to save money but nothing is working? Are you trying to make life better but it seems like life is against you? Are you trying to learn new things, trying to get adventurous, trying to get somewhere where you want to be in life but nothing seems to work? Well, you're getting in the right place. You're in the right place right now. You need to learn new things. You need to make new...
Now today we're going to talk about losing weight and building muscle at the same time. So sit still if you want to learn more, if you want to get tips, if you want to know about, discover something you didn't know that the body can actually do by itself. Sit still, don't move, don't go anywhere, and get tips from me. Israel once again from Injibs Cosmetics, hoping that you stay tuned to my beauty tips today. Now, how do you gain weight? How do you gain weight? And how do you lose weight? And gain muscle at the same time? How do you lose and gain weight at the same time? And now this is, many people get confused. They're like gaining weight, losing muscle, gaining muscle and losing weight, gaining weight. And now there are different types of weight. In my videos I've been explaining the foods you need to eat, foods that you have to eat, and exercises that you need to take in order to put on weight. Now this topic is not about wasn't about losing weight. It was about gaining weight. That's what I was talking about. But then now, this particular video is mostly about, I'm going to talk about mostly about losing weight while gaining muscle at the same time. Now, something you need to know. And also, before now we dive straight into this video, I want you to make sure that you subscribe if you want to see more of my tips and learn more out of my videos. I want you to make sure that you go ahead. If you do not subscribe there and touch the bell button next to it, you will not receive a message that I have uploaded a tip just for you. Now, I usually make tips specific just for you. So go ahead and subscribe there, touch the bell button next to it, and you will receive a message. You will receive a notification that I have uploaded something right now on YouTube that will send you straight away to click on that link and go watch my video that I just uploaded just for you. So I'm here for you. I'm here for you to give you tips. This channel is there to give tips, to provide tips for all of the questions that you have in your life, in your diet, in your daily living, in your life, basically in your health at large. So make sure that you like this video. If you like it, don't just watch and walk away. Like or dislike, do something, put us a comment there. But now, before when we dive straight into it, we need to know exactly how do you go about losing weight without having going to gym? Because most of the people out there online, the videos that you've watched, they give you plans and eat this and mix these shakes, mix that, go join gym, do these workouts, go on this plan, do this, abstain from that, don't eat this, don't eat fats. But now in this video, I'm not telling you to abstain from anything. You need to be free. You need to be free. I'm telling you to be free. Be free. Do not punish your body. Don't punish your body. Don't punch your body. Don't abstain and starve yourself. Do not starve yourself. Now, one thing that most people don't know, the reason why most people gain weight, the reason why people gain weight, number one, especially here on your gut, around your gut, you get this blanket around here that is sitting here. This tire that is busy. The reason why most people get this tire around here is they think that when you abstain and starve yourself, you're gonna lose weight. There is no way. When you starve yourself, when you fast, when you starve yourself, the hormones in your body, the chemistry in your body, your body sends the brain a message to jump into a survival mode. You instantly jump into survival mode. When you jump into a survival mode, say survival mode is when you're somewhere stuck on the sea where there's no food. You're stuck on a mountain somewhere where there's animals and there's no food. You can't make fire. You're stuck somewhere somewhere in a desert somewhere where there's no food. So your body is automatically designed to jump into that mode. Now, usually what causes the body to jump into that mode is stress. Now, stress hormone, what happens in your body when you starve is the stress, the adrenalines kick in. The stress hormones, they are awakened. So when your stress hormones are awakened, remember you were designed, your body, a human being was designed to be in a garden, in a bush. You were designed to be in a bush, in a garden, not in a mansion, not in an office. You were designed, you are a mammal, you are an animal. You are supposed to be amongst other mammals, amongst a lion, amongst lions and elephants. You were designed to be in a wild. Now this, you might object this, you might disagree with this, but this is the fact, and this, according to my research, and this is the fact, the real fact. You were designed, when God created Adam, He put him in a garden. And He told him to subdue and rule over all the animals, and grow and the plants, and subdue and take over the earth. The earth is the only place where the wild lives, the animals and where plants grow. So now the human being was put as a king, to be king over those. So same way, you are a nature that belongs in the wild. So you were designed, when you see danger, when you sense danger, when you sense a lion, first thing you do is run. You run. Stress hormones rise up, and the stress hormones, when they rise up, they tell you to run, which is a workout. Now, most of the times we are in life. We face animals, we face mountains, we face danger like bills, danger like being demoted, danger like it's like you've got kids to feed and there's no food, dangers, all kinds of dangers, accounts and all that kind of danger. Your mother is sick, or maybe you are sick, you were told, you were diagnosed, your doctor told you got cancer. Those are the lions we face. Now, today you face those lions, you face those dangers, and then stress hormones arise. When stress hormones arise, you do not go and work out and run them off. One danger that is in not running off the stress hormones to release them out of your body is the body converts them. When you suppress them and you don't run them off, the body converts them into some other chemical that is stored around your gut. It's stored around your gut. So you are basically designed to run off stress hormones. When you don't run them off, when you don't work out like you were designed to do, when you see a lion, when you sense a lion, or when you see a bear, the first thing you do is you get scared. Those are stress hormones, and then you run off. Stress hormones tell you to run them off. You release them, you release those chemicals, they're out of your system, and then by working out, you feel better because you've released them. So now, when you do not work out, back to the topic now, when you starve yourself and you do not eat, your body takes those stress hormones that you are not working out, because now by stressing yourself and feeling hungry, you kind of like awakened, you jumped into the survival mode, which felt hungry. When you felt hungry, stress hormones were released. Or stress hormones were released. When stress hormones were released, you didn't run them off. You went to bed or you sat on the chair, and then they all were stored, were converted. The body converted them into a chemical that was stored inside your gut. Inside your gut, then you find that those hormones, those chemicals that are stored in the gut, they usually send signals to the body to release, to convert now every food that you have. Remember, now your body is in a survival mode. Your body has jumped into survival mode. When you jump into survival mode because you're hungry and you're stressed out because you're hungry, survival mode pushes the body to send signal, to start converting whatever that it has into fuel, to fuel your organs and your bodies that are dried out, that you're not fueling through giving them food. So it converts them into fuel, which is fats. Now those fats are stored here in the guts, where are sent in the guts, where those hormones that were converted, the chemical that was converted from stress hormones by the stress hormones, that chemical that was released by the stress hormones, that is stored in the guts, it attracts fat. The body sends fat, or the body sends oil to go and do the work there and protect the organs in. So basically, the reason why now you're getting a tire down here is simply because of the stress hormones that are releasing that stress hormone, that stress chemical that is stored down there. So then you find that it's a whole mess. So I usually tell people who are trying to lose weight, trying to lose weight, do not starve yourself. Don't starve yourself. What you should do is also like they say, don't eat oil. There are healthy oils and there are unhealthy oils. There are healthy fats and there are unhealthy fats. Now, healthy fats include omega-3. They include they include omega-3 includes healthy oil, like organic oil, like olive oil and all of that, coconut oil. All of those are good fats that you can substitute instead of eating fat from the animals and eating vegetable oil, or that cooking oil that you stuff yourself. It's better. So there are good. I'm not saying that it's not right to abstain from oil, because your body needs oils. It needs oil. Basically, even there is this. I mentioned it in one of my videos. The mechanism of using oil, using fat to burn off fat. So to burn off bad fat, you can actually use good fats to burn off bad fat. That is something that I'll go through in another video. But now, do not abstain. Do not punish yourself. Eat normal. But now eat healthy stuff. Usually, I tell people when you're going for shopping, do not go shopping when you're hungry. Don't shop while hungry. First eat at home before you go shopping, because when you're hungry you tend to shop, buy all the unhealthy stuff, unhealthy foods. So make sure that before you go shopping, eat first, drink glasses of water. When you go shopping, when you're full, you're gonna pick carrots, you're gonna pick healthy stuff. You're not gonna pick cake, you're not gonna pick unhealthy donuts and all that junk greasy stuff. So make sure that you eat healthy, buy healthy foods. Fill your fridge with carrots, veggies, snacks that you get that are healthy, snacks that you can easily grab. You can easily grab a carrot when you're hungry. Remember, when you're hungry, you'll eat anything that is in the fridge. So make sure that you fill your fridge with healthy snacks. Fill your fridge with carrots, fill your fridge with apples, fill your fridge with peanuts, fill your fridge with raisins, fill your fridge with healthy stuff. So when you're hungry and you open that fridge, you grab anything that you eat will be healthy. So now the other thing, for the foods that you need to eat in order, do not starve yourself. That's first, number one. Do not starve yourself. Now the next thing that I really wanna finish with, and when I'm finishing up, summing up this video, is there are ways of your body doing the work without you helping it. You can easily lose weight and build muscle. The body is designed to do this work on its own. You do not need to help the body. All you need to do is provide the body with the stuff that it needs. Consume the right foods that the liver and kidney can work with. Consume the right foods, consume the right stuff that the body can work with. Now, people go to bed, you stuff your body with all the inflammatory foods. Now, that's also another topic about inflammatory foods. Inflammatory foods, you stuff the body with stuff that the liver doesn't know. The liver doesn't know how to digest it. It cannot pass through the liver. Remember, for you to take something to the toilet, the liver has to process it. It has to go through the kidney. The liver, it has to go through the kidney in order for you to take it to the toilet. Now, when you give the body something that is strange, now most of the foods that we buy from the shelf are foods that are strangers to the body, that the body doesn't know them. So now the next thing you do is you stuff your body, you consume things. I won't mention things, I'm not here to mention names. But you stuff your body. Go and do your research. You stuff your body with foods that the body doesn't recognize, the liver doesn't recognize. Remember, like I said, we were created to be in a garden. Anything that you eat, the cells have to be alive. The cells have to be alive. It has to be green. It has to be it has to be from the garden. Cells have to be alive. When something is dead, the liver will not recognize it. If it's dead, things like pasta, things like some of the rice that we eat today, some of those white bread, some of bleached flour, and all of that kind of stuff, all of the preservatives and conservatives and all the additives and all the colorant. But the liver does not recognize all that plastic stuff. So now you find that you stuff your body with that stuff. The liver cannot process it to take it to the toilet. It cannot, then it rejects it. When the liver rejects it, it stood somewhere, because you're not going to throw it out, you're not going to vomit it out. The body is going to put it somewhere. That's where you find people develop gallstones and kidney stones and all of that stones. Things pile, they're stored somewhere, then they pile and hold together, then they become stones. Basically stones, kidney stones, they usually come from too much sugars, too much added sugar, too much acids from the cool drinks and all of that stuff, too much of that. The kidney cannot digest that stuff. It cannot go through the kidney. Learn this from today. Whatever that you consume has to go through the liver, has to be processed. If the liver does not recognize it, of which 80% of the foods that we buy, the liver cannot recognize them, then it rejects them, puts them aside, and then they add weight on you, and then you develop all kinds of inflammatory diseases. That's another topic. But then now, there are ways, like I was mentioning, the body can go, when you go to bed, the liver has to, usually the liver functions best when you go to sleep. when you go to bed is when the liver starts doing its job. The liver works at night. That's why you wake up in the morning when you're so thirsty and when your throat is so dry, because the body was working, the liver was working. You were sweating in bed and all that kind of stuff. The liver was working, was doing its work. But then now, if you do not fuel the liver, basically the main job for the liver is to make sure that it maintains the weight of your body, maintains the weight. You wake up with energy, you wake up strong, you went to sleep exhausted and so sleepy. Now you woke up so healthy and strong, and you can kick that gym, you're ready for that job, you're ready to go to the office. The job was done at night. But if you do not give the liver enough things to use, if you don't fuel the liver, it will not function, it will not finish its job. You will wake up exhausted, you will wake up tired and grumpy, and you will wake up with all kinds of fatigue. So now, what fuels the liver? Number one food that fuels the liver, if you want to lose weight while gaining muscle, while building muscle, if you want to lose weight while gaining muscle, you need to fuel the liver. Number one food that fuels the liver is honey. It's the only food that fuels the liver. Raw honey, not syrup. Don't just go pick anything on the shelf. Raw honey straight from the beehive. Unheated, not heated, unheated, raw honey is what the liver, is what fuels the liver. Not oil, not fat, it's raw honey. Now take a tablespoon of honey before you go to bed. You can add it in milk, you can add it in warm water and drink that before you go to bed. So that's the only thing, it's the only oil that fuels your liver. Now if you fuel the liver properly, the liver will get to lose your weight. You will get to lose weight without even working out, without even knowing how it happened. You will even lose weight while gaining muscle. Naturally, without working out, without doing anything, without even watching what you go, without starving and fasting yourself. So make sure that you follow the right steps as I've explained in this video. If you want to see more of the tips that I have for you regarding gaining muscle and gaining good weight and making your buttocks big and your bum bigger, make sure that you subscribe. Hit the subscribe button there, touch the bell button to receive a notification whenever I upload something new on YouTube. Also touch the like button, or you can also dislike if you don't like. Put a comment in the comment box so I can interact with you. Give us tips, give me tips so I can make videos about new videos. Give me ideas. If you have any food that has helped you lose weight, what have you used to lose weight and gain muscle? If you are into sports, you're an athlete, what other tips have you used? Put it in the comment box there so we can all share the tips and learn from each other. Israel again, and I want you to keep coming back and back again for more tips from my YouTube channel. See you later. Bye.
Is the right place for you. This channel has got everything that you need. This channel has got everything that you've been looking for in life. This channel has got all that you need how to teach you how to go run your life and how to go about your daily living every day, and how to go through life in an easy way, in a very adventurous way, and in a very loving way, and in a very encouraging way, and in a very inspiring way regarding other people. So this channel is for you. This channel is for you. Don't go anywhere. Don't change the channel. Sit still. Go through all the videos and try and get your life better. Teach yourself how to do things. Teach yourself how to go through life. Teach yourself how to encourage others, and teach yourself how to be a useful person in this life that you're given by the Almighty. Thank you.
Hi. Do you want to know how to make your bum big, or how to get a bigger bum fast? Now sit still, don't go anywhere, don't move, don't change the channel to any other platform, but stick by me, stick here on YouTube platform with me on my channel, and learn exactly how to make your bum bigger fast. Israel once again from Injibs Cosmetics, hoping that you stay tuned to my beauty tips today. Now we're gonna learn how to get a bigger bum fast. But then now, before we dive straight into it, I want you to go ahead and make sure that if you wanna learn and see more tips that I have on my platform, this YouTube channel, make sure that you go ahead and subscribe there at the bottom, touch the bell button in order to receive a notification to all my awesome videos that I upload to YouTube just for your learning. But now, if you love this video, don't just watch and walk away. Make sure that you touch the like button at the bottom. There's a like button. There's also an unlike button. Touch the subscribe. Go there into the subscribe into the comment box. If you wanna comment, if you wanna share any idea with me, I'm there to answer your questions. Now, before we dive straight into this, we need to know exactly why would girls, especially girls, now this goes to girls because now there is this trending of having a big bum, of having a big butt and all that kind of stuff, that whole celebrities are so into plastic surgery and adding some bum, some big butts. Now all of this, the things that girls, teenage girls, especially teenage girls, the things they see on YouTube or the things they see on social media, things they see on movies and videos, they want to do exactly just that. Now for the questions that I've been getting in my comment boxes and my emails, I've been receiving questions and people have been telling me to make them a video. Go ahead and do some research and make a video and let them know and tell them exactly how to get their bums bigger quick first. But then now, before we dive straight into this, I want you to know that it is possible to actually follow the right procedures without actually going through plastic surgery and all that kind of stuff to get your butt bigger. But now we will see this includes diet, this includes exercises and all that kind of stuff. Stick around, you will know exactly other methods to use in order to get your butt big, in order to get it bigger without using food or without using exercises. I've got all the videos, so stick around and know exactly and hear about all my tips. But now the first of all, before you wanna go start wanting to go ahead and get your big, instead of getting like those the girls who want big boobs and go ahead and start stuffing silicone in their boob. Now before you go for all those procedures that are so expensive, to go ahead and stuff stuff silicone into your butts, like I've had some of the celebrities are well known for stuffing silicone into their butts. I've seen pictures, I've seen videos on social medias. People have been posting videos about showing the butt, the people sitting, the girls who had silicone in their butts, they're sitting, and when they get up, one side has busted and all that kind of stuff. But now the procedures the methods that I'm gonna give you right here are methods that will teach you, that will show you how to achieve just that. That will help you achieve just that with natural methods. Naturally, there are ways of getting your bum bigger naturally without even going for silicone or plastic surgery and all that kind of stuff. Now, first thing I need to tell you is there are exercises that you need to do. Many people, when they're going to work out or doing exercise, they're not sure. They don't know exactly what are the right ways, what are the right exercises, and what are the right workouts to do in order to, you see, the whole body, your whole body that you have, it's got different all the different parts of the bodies have got their own different workouts. Now, so for instance, if you want to gain weight, if you want to gain muscles, I've got also videos out, as you're gonna sit and stick by me here, you're gonna see and learn exactly how to gain muscle while losing weight, and also stick by and see exactly the right ways of how to do exactly what you want in order to get some of the parts of the body bigger, but then without actually gaining the other parts of the body. So stick around and see and learn and watch all my videos. You will get to learn and know exactly how to go about all this. But then now let's stick to the point for now. Point for now is there are workouts. When you go to gym or go to workout, there are workouts that you need to avoid and workouts that you need to use. Some of the workouts that we actually use are workouts that are meant for you to lose your chest, maybe not maybe to lose your thighs or to lose your back. Now you need to know exactly, get the right workouts when you go to gym or when you go when you go for a workout. Make sure that you do the right exercise. Now when it comes to gaining your butt or making your butt or your bum look bigger first, and you want it first, you need to make sure that you minimize, go for weightlifting. Weightlifting are exercises that are very good for putting on. First thing you need to focus on is gaining muscle. If you want to gain any part of your body, if you want to gain it, now we don't want to gain fat, we don't want to gain fat that will make you sick. That's not what we're looking for. We're looking for a butt that is tight, a butt that is big but tight and looking good and fit. You need to look fit. We're not looking for gaining weight here. The tips I'm giving you are not for gaining weight. I don't want you to gain weight simply because you want. Many people have this perception of, if you want a big butt, you need to gain weight. And now, when you go ahead and gain weight irresponsibly, you're gonna gain weight on your gut. You're gonna gain weight on your back. You're gonna gain weight under your arms and all that. And that's not what you want. You want a big bum. You want your bum to be bigger. Now this you need to focus, exactly like I said from the beginning, that you need to focus on some of the exercises that you go for. Minimize cardio. Cardio are good exercises, but they're good to lose the whole body. If you want to lose that bum, if you've got a big bum and you want to lose it, then go for cardio. Now, I'm not saying remove cardio out of your workout plan. Don't remove it completely, but then now mostly your whole week of your workout, mostly go for weightlifting. Weightlifting kind of like has a way of burning off fat. Like I say, stick around and watch the video of burning fat while gaining muscle. Yeah. So, but now you need to incorporate. Start lifting. I'm not saying go for those body building heavy workout stuff, but start lifting. Try to lift slightly lift. Now that exercise has a way of making sure that it farms you, and it also farms the muscle while you're building muscle. Now we're gonna get to the part where you now have to build muscle through your diet, but then now working out, lifting weight has a way of making sure that you burn off the fat that you don't need, that the body doesn't need, and at the same time you gain muscle by working out. You exercise that muscle and you build it. The more you build it, even your butt kind of like gets tight, and you kind of like build muscle around it for you, in order for you to get it bigger. Now you need a look. You need to be fit. You have to be fit. Now through that you need to kind of like burn off the fat while building muscle. Now some of the exercises, go and speak to your fitness manager or fitness whatever. Speak to him and ask him about exercises, good exercises that can help you. Now, other exercises that are very good for you to make your butt bigger are exercises of squatting. Squatting is very good when it comes to making your butt bigger. Now, open your legs wide and squat. Now it's very important that you hold some weight. There are those lightweight. You don't need to go for very heavy weight. Go for the lightweight. Now there are lightweight that you could also use and squat while lifting them. Squat. Now those squatting while your legs are open wide are very good at widening your butt and at the same time pushing it out so it appears like it's bigger. Now these are exercises that can get your butt big within just a short while. Now we're going to jump straight into the foods that you need to eat. Now you need to add foods if you want to get your butt bigger. You need to add food. Now the exercises I've told you, you don't need to go to join gym. You don't need to join gym. You don't need to go for a huge workout. You don't, because I know some of us are very lazy when it comes to joining gym and to go and hit that gym and work out. So now these are exercises you can do at home. Do them at home, in your kitchen, in your bath, in your bedroom, in your under your shower. Do this. You can do this regularly at home. Now don't go so much out of your way to overdo it, because this is very bad. Now take just 10 minutes. Start with 5 minutes a day, 5 minutes every day, and then increase to 10 minutes. Don't not go overdo it over 20 minutes, over 30 minutes. Just do little by bit every day. And then now when we jump straight into the foods that you need to eat, there are foods you need to eat. Foods that are filled with protein. Protein-filled foods are very good at adding protein and adding weight on you. If you're looking for adding weight, because now we've seen the whole way, the best way to add on weight on your butt to make it look bigger and to get it bigger is to add on protein. Now you need protein. Without protein in your body, whenever the bodies, that's why you see as people grow older, their butts start wearing out and they go flatter. Someone who used to be young and having a very big butt, when they grow older, age of 50, age of 60, the first thing that wears off is the buttock or is the bum. Now when the body doesn't get enough protein in the body, when you don't have enough protein, now the body takes that what it has, it takes the little that it has, and then it starts shutting out the parts that are not so important, that are not vital for your health. Parts like the bum, parts like all that kind of areas on your body, they do not need to take resources. Now the same applies with the blood flow. When you start running out of blood in your body, your hair starts falling out, you start going gray and all that kind of stuff, simply because the body now is trying to save the resources for the most vital organs in your body, which is the heart, the lungs, the kidney, and the most vital organs in your body. Then you find that the hair doesn't get enough blood in it. So the same applies to the protein. When your body runs out of protein, when it starts running short of protein, first area of your body, first part of your body that shrinks up, that is short of the protein, is your bum. Now the first thing we need to do here, if you want to get your butt bigger, whether it's a teenager or someone who's old, increase the intake of your protein. There are many protein foods that I will mention in the next videos. So stick around and know exactly what foods you can eat, what foods to eat in order to increase your protein. But then now, the first thing I told you, I urge you to do, in order, it is possible to increase your butt in just a week, to increase it first in just a short while. But you need to take care of your exercises. Know exactly what exercises to take. Limit the cardio exercises. Running and all those exercises are cardio. Running, jumping around, skipping, all those are cardio exercises that will not let you gain weight or gain muscle around your butt area. So minimize those ones. You can run once a day, but the rest of the week in your working out sessions, make sure that you squat and weight lift. So those are the things that you need to do in order to increase just that. Now make sure that you subscribe. Don't go away without subscribing. Don't go away without liking this video if you like it. Also touch the bell button next to the subscribe button to receive a notification whenever I upload an awesome video just for you. So make sure that you come back again and again. Stick around. This is Israel again. Stick around, come back again and again for more. See you later.